What's up, y'all? My name is Nick and I am a super nice guy. Today I'm here to go over the decomping and handoff process in which we take visual designs and spec them out and present them to development so they can easily take them and build them. Let's just jump right into it. All right, back again inside Figma, the tool everyone knows and loves. So last we left off, we created a prototype and we made a nice little page here. Now I actually just went ahead and created yet another set of pages to give some organizational structure. We're gonna say ready for development here and place that here. And I've created another page essentially to house the engineering handoff area. So I've just copied the visual design that I've left off here, pasted it into here, and then changed the emoji and labeled it engineer rather than design, the date, and I called this wallet and transaction. So in theory, what I will do, like inside of Jira when I'm creating tickets or anytime I'm communicating to development, I will copy a link to this page specifically so they can come right in here, not be confused with all the other stuff, and scroll through exactly what we're looking for. The other thing I do sometimes in more specific ticket level things, I will copy the actual link from this one here. So copy link to frame if I'm referring to exactly the wallet page in this instance. So let's zoom in a little bit to what we're working with here now that we understand how the pages are set up. So I just create this sort of simple approach here. I've gotten it from other people and there's been different approaches again from people in various tech companies. This is how I do it and how I've seen other designers do it. And so really we are annotating specific parts that we think might need more clarity so the engineers don't have to ask questions. Now the beauty of this is we can be as thorough and detailed as possible. So for instance, what I have here is add card, ability to add new card, show card. Always show the oldest card on top, newest on the bottom. So that's a little bit of a logic approach where when they start building it and there are multiple credit cards allowed, development is going to wonder how this should behave. So you need to think through as a designer every possible outcome to ensure that your vision is fully conceived and brought into the real world. The next thing I say is, if more than one card, swipe right to show others. I really should have an instance, a variant of this that shows a second card so we see what that looks like. I go into these top row cards here, show details for card and focus above. So it's saying this information is directly related to the card that is currently visible. I also annotate, say, weekly activity. We talked about how pressing and dragging will display the meter in a past video. Well, here we're saying this to development. It follows the dragging area, display a meter. When not dragging, do not show meter. So again, the things that we're interacting with to create a certain action, and then the things that we are not interacting with and how it should behave as well. The last thing here is recent activity. So in the design, we have just 4 pieces here logged in the recent activity. So I could see development coming to me and asking a question, well, how many different outputs should we present in recent activity? Design here only has 4. Do we cap it at 4? Do we go more than that? Is it based on time? Is it based on a number? In this case, we're going to say it's based on a number. We're going to show the 4 most recent transactions, and then we will state that when you click view all, it will take the user to the transactions page. And then I also annotate, show where purchase was made, show the date of purchase, and show the total amount of that purchase, just to make it ultra clear, even if you think it is already clear with the designs. Then I have the next section here for transactions, and for this I just state the back button will return to the wallet screen, and I noted the number of transactions. So for this full-on list, we want to show all transactions for the current statement period. So this way, again, development knows exactly what was intended with the designs in case it wasn't clear from this specific screen. And then one last thing to call out here is the beauty of this specifically is these are numbered. So again, going back to tickets inside Jira or whatever ticketing system someone might use, or even just later referencing these annotations, you can easily come in here and say point number 1, point number 3, I was referring to point 6, or I had a question on number 7 here. It makes it very easy. Then the last thing is these dotted lines make it really clear, again, what part we are referring to, so we don't have to draw things over on top of the composition or get on top of the design and maybe throw in artifacts and things like that. This is a really clean way to point to, this is what I'm talking about. All right, we did it. That concludes the last video in this little mini series in which we started from sketches and worked ourselves all the way through the process until we created a actual page that we can hand off to development. If you got something from this video, please remember to like and subscribe and support the channel. Until next time, super nice guy out.